no one's seen the movie. I've come in with a few. The first question, of course, is going to be
what happens.
No, a little, sort of.
More sophisticated than that.
What was it like filming your death scene in Infinity War?
He laughs in a Corden-esque way.
I don't know.
It was, what can one say?
Okay, now being serious.
Yeah.
Which Marvel movie that you've been involved with was the hardest to shoot?
This one.
I think this one, for scheduling, for just
Subject
how to know
matter.
your place, and and the stuff that happens in it. It's easier in a way, despite the kind of incessant nature of being a lead in a standalone or origin film, which is obviously hard work, but you're in it day in, day out, and you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
When you're joining such an immense group of talent who, some cases like RDJ, played their parts for 10 years nearly, it's a little daunting to know.
It is,
for me,
for
anyway.
sure,
Daunting.
Which actor in the Marvel Universe ruined the most takes from laughing?
That was me, hands down.
The stuff I did, it was definitely...
I just find it so funny because I'm the one who laughs so loud in the cinema.
Yeah.
And I'm now watching a film I'd be a huge fan of anyway in person. And it was whenever Chris Pratt and Dave Bautista... They know that they hang out together. Whenever they were together...
Just being I'm preempting.
That's
my
keep it
sound
together.
filter.
I have a question. Have you been doing this on the whole tour? Because I could be wrong about
Not
this.
well enough, clearly.
You are known for actually dropping spoilers or actually revealing things that maybe shouldn't be out there. And are you like babysitting him? Is this what's going on?
I wouldn't say babysitting.
I'm going to give you a challenge
Sure.
for the next time we do an interview.
Okay.
The next time we do an interview, if you could bring me everything I've ever spoiled, if you could do the research, because I don't actually
he's got a life,
think...
probably a family
I
and a job.
don't actually think I've spoiled
quite a lot
that
of
much.
footage.
I don't think I've actually spoiled that much.
Challenge accepted.
Oh, okay. I want to be
I'm
there
looking
for
forward
that
to
interview.
it.
All right.
Which movie changed the most from script to screen?
Which ones?
Yeah.
Spider-Man Homecoming changed a lot.
I would say this one's going to change even beyond. I mean, I did read the scripts, but I know I haven't seen the film in the script. I know that. I know that because of what we did and redid and did altogether new stuff with. And it'll be remarkably different.
Which movies' reshoots were the most intense?
Which movies' reshoots were the most intense?
Or additional photography?
You see, the first time I did it, I really loved it because it's the first time I got back in the kit, and I was like, I love this character, and I really enjoyed it. And we plussed the scene; it just made more sense. It was snappy, and I got to work with Tilda, and that's always a joy.
Sure.
So
Spider-Man reshoots were so easy. There was like 2 days or something like that, and it was all Peter Parker stuff.
This stuff, it's none of it. I can't complain about being an Avenger because it's really hard doing reshoots. It's just like, oh god, acting and stuff. It's a really lovely paid gig.
Which director asked for the most/least takes?
Scott Derrickson the most.
John Watts the most.
Yeah, I think honestly though, it must be really nerve-wracking being a director coming into a franchise like this and going. It's like being on second unit with the Russos. The second unit will cover their asses. They will just make you work until the clock's gone.
Sure.
And with Joe, it's like, and Joe and Anthony, it's like, I think we got it after 2 takes, and it's like, oh my God.
Yeah,
have we got it?
I just kept putting myself in John Watts' shoes. Like, imagine being early 30s, you've directed 2 small indie movies, and then someone gives you $175 million and says, "Go and reboot Spider-Man."
Yeah,
I'd shit my pants.
You would shoot
dude.
a lot to make sure you. Wow.
So, can you imagine?
I was just gonna say you would shoot a lot. But
right.
So I always, whenever we would shoot a lot, I just was like, he just wants to make sure he's got it. So it's cool.
No, it's true, and I think that was the same with Scott. Although Scott's he's just like, I think we can get it better, which is that's fuel to my fire. I'm just like, okay, cool, I'll be here until tomorrow morning then.
Sure. My last thing, I gotta go.
Sorry.
No, last thing, because you ask quick questions and we give very long answers.
Go.
So one more, please.
I was just gonna say, when do you start shooting Homecoming 2?
Do we start shooting Homecoming 2?
When do you start shooting
We
Homecoming?
don't even know that
start
he's going to
shooting
make it out
Homecoming
of this
2
film
though?
alive.
It has
It's
a
not
release
great
date of
thing
next year.
But
that
is
might
that
just be a
a
smoke
real
screen.
release
That's
date?
not a legal form.
Right, exactly.
Can't hold Kevin
Did they
Feige.
book
You
the
said it was going to be
cinemas
released.
already?
Right.
Oh, maybe they did.
No,
did they?
They did set a release date.
But did they book the cinemas though?
Yes.
But did they?
He's just saying that. He doesn't know.
I gotta go.
Thanks, man.
Give me the bound.